Welcome to lesson 1 from Stats, AS and A-level students. So I've looked at what we're doing this week. We're doing exercise 4.2, 4.3 and 4.5. I'm going to do 3 short videos. 4.2 is the first video I'm going to do. It's pretty easy stuff. Most of this should have been covered in IG and you're probably well familiar with it. If you do have any questions, of course, make sure you just email me, or you can talk to me on one of our Zoom sessions in the near future. Hopefully we'll have those up and running by tomorrow. Now, I'm just going to look at one of those questions. So this is exercise 4.2, and in my book this is on page 74 and 75, and we are doing question 7. The question is, 2 dice are thrown, and we are constructing a sample space diagram to show the unsigned difference between the 2 scores on the dice. The unsigned difference. In other words, we're just going to work out, we'll take the highest number and subtract the smallest number from them. So I've set up my sample space diagram like this, and I'm just going to work my way through this. So first of all, we have 1 and 1. The unsigned difference between them is obviously 1, take away 1, 0. Here we've got 2 and 1, so the unsigned difference will be 1. 3 and 1, the unsigned differences, they're going to be 2. And hopefully at this point you can see a pattern arising: 4 minus 1, 3, 5 minus 1, 4, etc. 6 minus 1, 5. Okay, we're going to go on to the next row now. This time we've got 2 and 1. So the unsigned difference, you take the smaller number away from the bigger number, so this is going to be 1. 2 minus 2, so there's no difference there, and this becomes 3 minus 2, 4 minus 2, and again 5 minus 2. You can see a pattern. Okay, let's see if we can speed things up a little bit here. 3 minus 1, 2, 4 minus 1, 3, and you can see that we're going to have this sort of pattern going on. Okay, 3 minus 2 here, 1, and then we're going to get to a 0 because these are the same. And you'll see that this follows a pattern all the way. Here's 4 minus 4 is 0, 5 minus 5 is 0, 6 minus 6 is 0. And then, if you bother to work it out, but you can trust me on this, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then on the other side, as soon as you pass the 0, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, and that's how we fill that out. Hope that makes sense. If not, make sure you email me with your questions. Okay, so we've done that. The second part of the question BI and II and III. So what is the probability that the score is going to be 3? So of course we've got an array of 6 by 6, so this means that we're going to have 36 total possibilities. Now let's consider first of all 3. What is the chance of getting a 3? Well, we look for all of our 3's. Just be a bit careful here. We've got 1 here, 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 so that's 3, but don't forget we've also got them here, here and here. So in total it looks as if we have 6 36th chance of getting a 3, and of course we can simplify that down because 6 goes into both of these, so it's going to be 1/6. Alright, now let's look at II, so that's II. We are trying to figure out the probability that the score is going to be 5. Okay, so where do we have 5's on this diagram? Over here and over here. Those are the only places, and that kind of makes sense if you think about it. So we're going to have 2 36th, and if we simplify that, it's going to be 1/18. You know, this is actually quite similar to just teaching you in normal lessons, because you sit there like zombies sometimes anyway. So I feel like I'm answering my own questions. 3, 6. Well, how can the difference be 6? Obviously there's no way that you can have a difference of 6 in this scenario, because the greatest possible distance you can have is when you get a 6 with one dice and a 1 with the other. So the probability of this is going to be 0/36, or simply 0. I hope this helps. I hope you managed to do most of those questions without too much trouble.